Yes. Let's download that demo. I figure we'll start with that because it'll probably be shorter. Although I don't know. I don't know how long the Sonic thing is. I've been told, I think by Chroma, that it might not necessarily work very well on the Switch version of Minecraft, so we'll see what happens, I suppose.
Hell yeah.
And hopefully this downloads quickly because you didn't help me find it, and I didn't have time. So
no,
I'm going to go find it now.
Steam, you just go to Steam. You just go to Steam, and you look up the name of the game, and then you click the demo. That's it.
I don't know how to do that.
What do you mean you don't know how to do that?
I don't know anything about video games.
Elena, you have a game on Steam.
I don't know what the video games are. Oh, while I wait for Steam to allow me to log in, I will announce the stream.
Can I ask about 20 questions?
Yeah.
Number 1, are you asleep?
No.
Number 2, are you in a coma?
No.
Number 3, are you drunk?
No.
Number 4, are you high?
No.
Number 5, are you on drugs?
No.
Number 6, are you bleeding out?
No.
Number 7, ah! There's a giant fucking spider in front of my face!
That's not a question.
Stop it, creature! Fuck off! Away from my pasta!
That's not a question.
Get off!
I can't answer this. That's not a question.
Sorry, the spider dangled down in front of my face and near my pasta, and I had to fucking kick the shit out of it.
Oh.
I actively punched it into a wall, but I think it survived because the wall had shirts on it. I am not happy. Fucking hate stellar spiders. I wish they would all die globally forever.
Oh.
And I hope their corpses become unable to decompose, so that we're left with thousands of reminders of what once was.
Oh. Part of my big stream today, I'm playing the Spark the Electric Jester 3 demo with BisTheFairy. And after that, we'll be checking out the Minecraft Sonic thing.
Is there a murder going on in your house?
Oh, I told you, it's on the TV.
Oh.
Yeah, it is. In the other room. So it's wild that you can hear it.
Are they watching the murder show starring Murder?
I don't think so. Here's the announcement, Bis, if you want to share.
I'm eating pasta at the minute.
Eating pasta.
Yeah, with a little bit of bread.
And we'll announce it in the server. Okay. Alright, let's look for Spark. Okay, I'll turn off Pokemon now. I forgot to make a save state.
Gordon Ramsay serves American lobster in his mouth. Gordon Ramsay is
You're reading the Gordon Ramsay bot?
Yeah, of course I am. One you made.
Why, no, that's the only one there is. Spark the Electric Jester 3. Add to your wish list? There's no demo here, Bis. What are you talking about?
1 second.
I can only add it to wish list. Is the demo gone? Was it limited time only?
Here's the link in the description.
Every time the audio has leaked through, it has sounded like an infinite screech. Oh. Download the demo via Google Drive. See, this is why I wanted you to find it for me, Biz. You just assumed it was on Steam, apparently.
It is on Steam!
The demo's not there!
There's a button saying download demo!
No, there isn't! It just says add to your wish list. Oh, there it is.
I fucking told you!
I couldn't find it! It's gonna take 11 minutes to download.
Let's play some of our favorite music during that time. Become a radio station.
Oh, excuse me, it's only gonna take 3 minutes. Why did it say 11 minutes, but then when it's actually... Oh, 2 minutes, actually.
It had too small a sample size. It wasn't sure.
1 minute.
How fucking small is this game?
It's 1.7 gigabytes. It stopped downloading. Oh, now it's downloading again. Wait, riveting commentary you're getting right now as I give you the play-by-play of the Spark 3 demo download.
Have they moved the location of the... Wait, are you saying they moved the location of the demo button on Steam?
I don't know, I just didn't find it. Invalid username gave a message to Biss and said, do you think Spark 3 will be better than Spark 2?
I mean, yeah, probably.
Ash says that screech from Biss was so perfectly timed. What a great moment.
Honestly, I'm kind of envious of the person that makes these games. Like, he just gets better, whereas I stagnate forever.
Oh, he is.
But this is good pasta, though.
He says be where the buy button is, usually as a second option under it. Huh. Yeah, because where I went to look for the download button instead was just an add to wishlist button. That's why I got confused. We're almost there. It's 1.1 gigabytes out of 1.7. Sorry, it's a classic unprepared FlutterBug stream. I got prepared for the Sonic thing, though. You gotta be proud of me for that one. Give me praise. I got Sonic Minecraft ready. Everybody praise me for that.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah, we have a pretty good internet speed here. I think it's nearly 1 gigabyte per second download speed on the whole. I mean, I don't get to use the entirety of it all at once, but because other things are on the network at the same time, but that means I get a pretty good portion of it. It's good enough to stream on. Okay. Library. There it is. Demo. I might have to install. I'm gonna have to delete this after it's done now, because I'm running out of space on my hard drive and every gigabyte counts. Mr. Krabs, open the door!
Mine is so wizard she downloaded an entire Sonic. Did you say Mr. Krabs open the door?
Yeah.
That's not how the quote goes.
How does
the
it
quote
go?
goes, SpongeBob, open the door! My balls are stuck!
Oh, I thought he told Mr. Krabs to open it.
No, it's SpongeBob.
Mr. Krabs.
I always remember that he says SpongeBob because he says it in a very specific way that he says it in the show. It's all like SpongeBob, like in a very specific cadence. I'm not doing a good impression of his voice, but I'm doing a good impression of the cadence of the line.
I can't get out of full screen mode, so I can't see the chat or anything. Oh, wait, maybe I can hit Alt-Enter? Nope, that still gives a big window.
I'll just read out the chat for you.
Oops. Is this a loading icon?
A Lycon. Invalid username says SpongeBoy me Bob. There's your reading of chat, Elena.
Is this working?
I hope so. It's a Lake Vepid game. It probably takes forever to load.
Oh. I haven't been able to change any settings or anything either, because I want to play this in a window, and I probably need to set up the visual settings a bit. Well, we'll just attempt to watch this for now.
Funny, half is loading, says bug videos.
I can't change the volume either, so if this is loud, we're just stuck with it being loud for now.
Wait a minute. Bug videos is Beehive, right?
Yeah.
Swag. Welcome to the
Spark the
stream,
Electric
Bug
Jester
Videos.
3 actually has Spark in it again. Because remember Spark 2, you actually just play the whole thing as Fark. Oh, this is oh, this is so Sonic. This is incredibly Sonic. Look at this.
Oh, never look. Originally, Spark 2 was just going to be called Fark. That was just going to be the name of it.
Got stuck.
Yeah, that's a very... yeah.
Hopefully you can still hear us over this loud music. What? It's a car game? Wait. Okay, finally, options. Okay, that's much more tolerable. Windowed. And we want that. There we go.
Are you serious? He changed the name because he was worried it'd be like Puckman?
Oh, thank goodness. Now I can see everything again. Oh. A little bit inconvenient, but there we go. Setup should be done soon and we can actually play the game in just a minute. All these graphics settings are probably fine. If you do Ultra, it looks a little nice. Let's see if I can handle Ultra.
Oh, why are you trying Ultra?
See if my computer will handle that.
Do you remember how poorly optimized Spark 2 was? Do not try this.
Oh, it seems to be working. I didn't know we were playing a racing game. Look at how nice the graphics are in this.
They are quite nice.
Wow. I'm noticing a couple stutters. If it gets worse, I'll set the graphics down. Just the high, probably be fine. Oh yeah, it's worse. Might be my controller messing up though. My controller might need new batteries.
Just default
when my controller needs new batteries, it tends to make games lag exactly like this.
What? How?
Yes, I don't know. I think it starts sending inputs weirdly. Does that to my games when I'm like testing them.
Weird.
Yeah. It's fine. This ought to be good. Ow. Oops. Hope this game's combat is just mowing down robots in your car. This is Chroma. This is a very nice looking game.
I have finished my pasta, so I am now officially here.
Like you can just barely see Spark in the car. Haven't figured out the drifting. It says press B. Alright, this is just Trackmania. It's just a regular highway road and there's a loop in it. And like sideways road. This is Trackmania road design.
Thank you, Chroma.
This is a Pasta Pro. Bold move starting off the game with such a long driving section.
No, it isn't.
Oh yeah.
It's cool.
Oh yeah, my controller is pooping out a little bit. So it was causing the freezing there.
Oh.
Well, what about me saying it's bold means that it's not cool, Bis?
I know bold implies it's risk.
I think there was, because it's like, it's not even the game's main gameplay.
Yeah, so?
Like, usually you'd start with, you know, you'd put that second. But I'm failing at the controls in this. So Spark has changed his outfit slightly since last we saw him.
It has enough energy to keep people invested, and it's not difficult enough.
Okay, I think I need to put new batteries in the controller.
Oh, well, okay.
It's crumbling.
I'll explain the crowd while you do that.
Well, at least the controller keeps cutting out, and then it causes the game to lag horribly, and I can't move because because the controller's cutting out. I think that means it needs new batteries. Okay, I think I put new batteries in this not that long ago. Okay, be right back.
Apologies, everybody. I am now... I am now the stall act. So how's everybody been doing? Hello there. The Forever Purge? Is that like a shitty sequel to The Purge?
Alright.
I mostly get ads for bad horror movies. I feel like The Purge is kind of like the Human Centipede.
Why
like,
does it... It just says dash to get up the slope.
Yeah.
He doesn't go up the slope.
Oh, you know what you do it.
Runs out of momentum.
No, no. Keep dashing. Do you remember how
go.
Spark worked?
No?
I'm like, are you asleep?
I was holding down the button.
No, you don't. No, it's no press.
I kept dashing.
No, Elena, don't you remember a dash like is a thing you press it once to do it?
Yeah, I pressed it once.
No, and then you let go and you press it again to do it again.
What?
Are you, Elena? Are you okay? You
The game
played
didn't say that.
2 entire
It just
games.
said press RT to
that
dash, and I
have
dashed.
dashing in them, and you just forget how it works.
How long ago did I play those bits? I don't remember anything.
Elena,
It was like 2 years ago.
How long did you not ride a bicycle?
Like, you know. But
Longer than there's been
it's
between
not.
Spark games.
It's not. But yeah, but I rode a bike a lot. I did that. Like, I've rode a bike tons. I've only played Spark like twice 2 years ago. I don't remember anything. played 2 Spark games 2 years ago.
I just can't handle this. It just amazes me your ability to just forget the core principles of a game.
I mean, I can forget them just by, like, playing another game, and then I'll get confused. Oops, I've been pressing B instead of A, so I've been going backwards through this.
Bug video says accidental dashless runs.
They... This is so Sonic Adventure, it's incredible.
In what manner?
Just everything.
Okay.
Like, look at it.
I'm looking at it.
Looks like the Sonic world map.
No, it doesn't. The Sonic
And the
world
way the
map
levels
was,
are
like,
in it.
stylized.
You know, like this is.
No, this is photorealistic.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the way it's formatted. The way
In that
it
it has a
looks.
world map with a cursor.
And it's got the levels on there.
It's got the levels on the map.
Yeah, the levels
I mean,
are
don't
on
get me
there.
wrong.
It's like Sonic.
Ash's
But he loves to run on the walls. But yeah, like
Ash's
I'll play 2 games that are kind of similar, or they don't even. Sometimes they're not even similar.
Yeah, like Horizon and Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah, and I'll get the controls confused.
Ash's comparison to Unleashed, I am like more on board with.
Maybe they're similar in a way that only makes sense in my head.
That makes sense. Like, only you have your unique setup of neurons. Do you want to know what's interesting?
Yeah.
One of the key moments in my character development to becoming a decent person was when I realized that like different people could have the same traits, but different neurons powering it. Because it made me kind of recognize like the subjectivity of our reality. Like, words exist to categorize things from your own perspective, not an objective truth which is universal.
I remember
I mean, don't get me wrong.
I remember not really like thinking the graphics were that great in Spark 2. This one, it looks really nice.
It is much
It's a
better.
nice looking game. The textures are way nicer and everything.
I think the original had nice textures as well, just Bo didn't use them as well.
No, it had Microsoft Paint textures.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm talking about, wait. What, do you mean Spark 2 or Spark
Yes,
1?
I'm talking about 2. Remember thinking
I
that's
don't
kind of
agree
poopy.
with that.
It's fun, but it looked a bit sort of amateurish look to it.
I'm gonna make a game that looks even more amateurish.
Oh, but this one I
Right
think
on.
is just looks way better. There's been a lot of improvement, art direction. This looks nice and pleasant. Like it just sort of it looks like what the second one like meant to look like, if that makes sense. They just didn't have the
Yeah,
skill.
a better realized version of the same vision.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently, you only do the wall run if you've dashed and then held the button.
I thought you just really liked wall running. It's just
No.
his default mode of existence.
No. That's his low energy state.
Yeah.
God, ever since the first Spark, there's been like such good like background environment design. Wait a minute. Octagonal tube platforms that go up and down?
It's Sonic.
Adventure 2.
I can never remember which Sonic Adventure is which.
Sonic
They're both
Adventure-
the same game in my head.
Maybe
As
after
I
you
often
replay
say.
them, you'll like know. Because you said you wanted to play Adventure.
I mean,
right?
when I initially played them, I played them one right after the other. I still, in my memory, can't tell them apart.
How about if you do end up replaying Adventure, like you've mentioned to me, I will point out all the things that are different from Adventure 2.
I can never remember. I can never remember which game has City Escape, for instance. I think it's 2. But on that note, I can't remember what the first level of Sonic Adventure 1 is.
Okay, moving on.
The only level I remember from Sonic Adventure 1 is the snowboarding one. And I remember the one with the tornadoes, that's it.
Ice Cap and Windy Valley.
Yeah. And specifically, I only remember the snowboarding level and that.
What the fuck? Wait. Tears ass? Is that a phrase?
Freedom medals required. Challenges. What is this, Sonic Generations? At least 10 coins to complete the stage. Medals before the timer runs out. Required missions, what is this, Sonic Generations? This one. Wow, this game is actually 3D.
Oh god, that's a mood.
This is a slightly less bad treasure hunt level. It's only slightly less bad because I can actually see the medals. But it doesn't have a thing that points me at them. I'm still not enjoying exactly.
I'm glad somebody's trying. Wait, I zoned out for a minute. You're doing a treasure hunt?
Yeah.
Alright, I was hoping somebody would try something like this again.
There's no radar. So. But at least the medals are just visible.
We have dissenting opinions about what tearing ass means in chat. I feel like if I've ever heard it, it'll be in the context Chroma's heard it. Like that kind of thing. Oh, thank you, Alina.
Sonic farts in Sonic Adventure 2.
No.
Ash says that Sonic farts in Sonic Adventure 2. It's canon now.
No.
Whatever Ash says about Sonic is canon.
No. Ash, quickly, confirm them all gay. Yeah, what did they say?
Confirm the what?
Confirm them all gay. I can't talk tonight. Yeah, I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? Tear ass is a weird phrase. Do you think anybody's ever actually gotten like an anal fissure from farting too hard?
They extended their butt crack.
No!
Does anybody have an extendable butt crack?
No! 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 No!
It's an anal fissure.
Yes, I don't know how to answer that question, Valdy's name. That's a thing.
You better watch out, Luigi, or you're gonna end up with a new anal fissure.
A new one?
Yeah.
At the collection.
You're gonna end up with a second one, Luigi. And when that happens, you go to hell before you die. Can't find any more stinking medals. I'm out of medals.
Try looking harder.
I'm looking as hard as my butt will allow.
Have you ever considered looking with your eyes instead of your...
Where do you think my eyes are?
Hey, my eyes are down here and around 180 degrees, nestled between my cheeks. That'd be such an elaborate shirt.
My eyes can smell everything.
Oh. What? What the fuck are you? That's it, okay, everybody. Elena's gonna shut the fuck up now. She clearly
Never.
doesn't know how- Elena, it's time to shut up.
I took
It's
anatomy
time to
class.
never-
I know what I'm talking about.
It's time to never speak ever again.
I know how human anatomy works.
Like,
An artist.
what's the cutoff point for Sage? Because I might be able to get
I just messed up that poor little flower. Why did I do that? No!
Actually, I could technically have 2 things at Sage this year if I'm lucky. Wouldn't it be wild if I launched the one project I've been working on a lot at Sage?
Ow.
But then again, actually wait, you can't launch a game there, can you? Because like you could only launch a demo for a game.
I've run out of oh no, I have to start over from scratch! I hate this mission. This game's off to a rough start for me so far.
I don't care about the trailer thing. Yeah, you could do full games, but like you can't not if there's something that's like people charge for, because that's one of the rules of Sage is like everything in Sage has to be accessible.
You can put in a demo of a fully released game at Sage.
Yeah, but the game I'm working on already had a demo, basically, in effect.
Spark has had a rough transition to Spark 3. Stream pooped out for a second, by the way.
The stream pooped.
Yeah, it pooped for a second.
Stream pooped. Stream pooped. Stream pooped. I can't make a new. I don't know if making a new demo be good. I think you'd miss the point.
I'm a bit. I'm currently a bit worried about my Pokemon playthrough. I don't know what we're gonna do about that Altaria.
Female to Spark 3 transition. Wait, what? Wait, you mean you can't beat a gym?
Yeah, stuck in a gym again.
You ever considered training?
Well, it's just that like it's a situation again where my team is just not ideal for the battle. So the amount of training yeah, but there's like not, and in this case there's also not really any Pokemon that are going to help.
Get some TMs.
Well, there's none. It's like it's not just TMs.
Why are you breaking apart all these motorcycles?
Because I can, Biss.
But that's not a good reason.
I can do it, Biss.
It's not a good reason, Elena.
The game allows me to do it, so I'm gonna do it. Yeah. That's me sitting. It's the me sitting emote. Alright, we're back where we were before.
I'm gonna be
where I failed.
I'm gonna be
still
honest,
don't know where any more medals are.
I read it the right way until you pointed out the lack of comma, so I wouldn't worry about it.
I think the problem is that Altaria is faster than Aaron Chroma, and if it gets off that earthquake, Aaron is just dead. Aaron is down for the count.
Where do you get the focus sash in Gen 3?
I don't think it existed yet.
Well, no, I didn't think it. Focus sash. Bulbapedia.
Yeah, I might just have to tank the parish
yeah,
song.
you're right. You're right, it was introduced in Gen 4.
Okay. There's supposedly 15 of these in this level, and I'm struggling to get 10 of them. I don't like this level. This level can go eat a big chungus.
Quick Claw? Oh, the Quick Claw.
That is true. It's just, it's unideal to try and go for really luck-based strategies. it's good to try and
Yeah.
avoid those, but...
It's unideal to think there's nothing you can do as well.
Well, there is really nothing I can do aside from grinding for 3 years.
Or just do the luck. Well, what's gonna be faster, the grinding or the luck?
Oh, and then like the luck, like I don't know if it's good enough. Like if I try for this RNG and then I get it and it still doesn't win, then it's like that was a lot of wasted time.
Yeah, well, if you grind and you still don't win, it's a lot of waste of time.
Well, at least that way, you know, eventually you'll get there by just getting stronger and stronger forever.
But it would
It'll
also
just
be
take a long
interesting.
time.
But for the audience, it would be interesting to see.
See grinding?
No, to see the luck strat first.
Oh. Well, yeah, we'll go for that.
Yeah, exactly. Blue raspberry gummies.
God, I can't find anything. There's no more of... They're lying. There's not 15 medals here.
This is just Mario Odyssey on a timer.
It's like, if there are 15 of these here, then I should, like, easily find 10. But, like, how are there so many that I can't find? Like, I can't believe that there's 6 more of them in here somewhere. Ah!
Elena, you seem a bit tense.
Yeah, because this is really bothering me.
I really love the architecture in this town.
I see.
I like
It's
how
really
this
good at
feels
hiding
like...
metals. Its architecture is.
I love how this feels like an interesting ass place.
There's like an aura around these that you can see from far away. So like, I feel like I should be finding them, but just not.
Maybe the inside things.
Oh, would that block the ring that you can see? So there
Maybe
was
there's a
one over
part
here,
of
wasn't
the-
there? But, wait, I
Maybe-
saw
maybe
one,
the part-
and I was going after it, but now it's gone?
Oh yeah, I
Did
saw
I miss
too,
it?
I think.
It was on top of one of those things. Maybe it... There it is.
Oh god,
I'm so
security
confuzzled.
hole. Is the
Security
train track
hole?
the bottomless pit? The security hole.
I think so.
Is my microphone okay nowadays? Nobody ever knows what I'm saying.
Why do you keep saying security hole?
No, I said security hall. Cause that's
Like you got a hall of you're hauling in the security.
Yeah, it's a level in SA2, and Chromage brought it up. Do you remember the one with the safes? There's buttons that activate the safes?
No.
Oh, my audio quality's fine? Am I mumbling then? I swear to god, nowadays, everybody's always like, Bis, I can't hear you. Bis, what are you saying? It was never
hear
like that
you.
before. Am I mumbling?
Not for sure you were
Am I
saying
not-
hole.
Okay.
So I was trying to figure out what's the security hole here. Okay, I'm back up to 6 out of 10. There's one don't think I picked up yet. It's down here.
Maybe I'm just Maybe I'm just like looking for imagining a pattern where there isn't one. I love the
Okay, there's
constant
8.
trains in the background. They make me very happy.
Yeah, Bis likes to train.
Seven.
Okay, and I don't think I got the one that was high up on the roof yet.
8. You'll need 2 more.
Oh, I didn't get this one either. Wait, I got one I got one this time that I didn't get before?
Guess.
Which one did I not get before?
That makes sense, Ash. That makes sense.
There. I have no clue how possibly there was 15 there, but I finally managed to get 10.
Finally, we're done playing Mario Odyssey on a timer, and we can go back to playing Sonic in 3D.
I didn't even find the underground section? The what? Forget to stop by. Charged Jester Dash. Please don't forget to check all your moves within the pause menu. I'm immediately going to forget to do that. Charged Jester Dash. Down LT and B? It's too complicated for me. That's too many buttons to press. My brain is gonna die trying to do this. Okay, what? Oh. No! These controls are too complex for my brain. There. Hurts my head. Cubeland, USA? Wait, what happened to Bis? Are you there, Bis?
Oh yeah, sorry, I actually muted. I was
Oh.
saying, like, speaking of Mario Odyssey, we're now in those levels that are, like, above the town in every Mario Odyssey stage. Where it all suddenly just becomes the special courses from Mario Sunshine, but, like, without the style. It's just a load of fucking cubes.
They keep doing
Sometimes
that.
they're themed cubes.
Since Sunshine. Galaxy 2 had those. Well, Galaxy 2 had them look exactly like they did in Sunshine.
No, I think wait. Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, like, most of the game was those, right? Like, most of the game was just floating shit in the air.
I mean, Galaxy 2 had one that looked exactly like one of the levels in Sunshine that was like that.
I'm talking more about, like, the design mentality rather than the specific aesthetic. Because Sunshine's the only one that did the aesthetic, like, as, like, a general thing. Like, either you're in a map that's, like, a place...
I hate any controls in the game that makes you press 2 buttons at once to do something. Because my brain is not very good at handling that. Especially if you have to switch to it on the fly, and switch to something else again afterwards. Very difficult for me. This is perhaps why I don't do very well at fighting games.
Does that make sense? I feel like the charge dash is, like, kind of a good I'm like less of, like, a momentum purist than some people. I think that stuff like the charge dash,
less of a what
like,
purist?
Momentum purist.
Okay.
Flow purist. Because I feel like something like the charge dash is interesting because, like, in order for it to be valuable to use, you first have to, like, sacrifice a load of time to charge it. It's kind of like the spin dash in SA2. It's like, it's valuable in certain situations, but, like, only those situations. Because if you're already moving quickly, there's no point in slowing yourself down to use it.
Slope jumping.
Slumping. Oh my fucking god. I've been saying for years that, like, an official Sonic game should just have, like, a bit where they clearly outline the existence of this mechanic, you know? That's fair, Chroma. To be fair, I compared it to the Spin Dash in SE2, but, like, one of the reasons I like that in that context is because it actually slides. I think that generally, like, a slow decelerating
it's a train level,
is better than a total stop. Kind of like the charge from Kirby's Air Ride.
It's a train level.
I know.
I expected you to freak out about it.
Awfully bold of you to assume I haven't seen this entire most of this demo already.
Oh.
Well, because I can't play it, so it's like there's no point in saving it or anything.
Could have saved it for our stream.
I mean, I've only seen bits and pieces.
But you just said you saw the whole thing.
Well, I mean, enough of it that, like, you know, it's like the train level's not a surprise.
Can't believe this. Get to have a BIS train reaction.
I mean, there was train levels in the first one. Like, just this series is good about this stuff. I mean, it's I do find it interesting that like these trains are on like double tracks.
This is supposed to get excited when they see a train. You're breaking character.
I'm not breaking character. I've already said
Our
I like the
audience is going to be disappointed, BIS. They expect you to your performance.
The day
that
anybody
you get excited about trains.
The day anybody in this chat demands that I be excited for something is the day that I turn around and blow this worthless channel up.
Oh.
Well, no, actually I wouldn't. It's not my channel to blow up. But you get my point, right? Like, I like this. This is cool. I mean, it's not like a super interesting train level. It's about on the same level as like the one from Bullet Station in Sonic Heroes, or the one Gamma has in Sonic Adventure. That was probably the inspiration.
I can't hear anything because the TV is really, really loud in the other room.
Including what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't really tell what you're saying very
Well,
well.
that explains a lot, doesn't it?
Well, that wasn't happening earlier. It's just suddenly happened now.
They're very inconsiderate listening to stuff that loud.
I don't know if it's coming through on the stream or not.
A little. Probably.
Well,
oh yeah, I can't hear
the stream. The stream has extra like software, like what's the word? Noise suppression. So that doesn't come over through Discord.
Oh, it apparently isn't that bad. Only a little bit when you talk on the edges, apparently, just because the noise gate opens.
Yeah.
That's nice. But yeah, I'm gonna be real here, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is like a cool level and everything. I could probably, like... Okay, so let's pretend that I can work in, like, Unreal or something, right?
Yeah.
Strip my limitations from me.
I mean, I'm sure you could if you just tried.
And let's pretend I can make a game that's as mechanically sound as this, right? I could come up with a better training level. Like... Then again, I don't know, because, like, part of, like, Spark is there's its own universe with its own technology. So maybe, like... So maybe the way the trains are set up here is actually really good, because it fits into the tech of its own universe. And what I would do is just supersede that with, like, stuff that I recognize from real stuff, and maybe that isn't as good as I think it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking shit. I guess what I'm saying is I can make a train level which is more to my own taste.
But yeah, basically, through Discord, there's not the noise suppression that it's going over OBS. So if you hear stuff, it doesn't necessarily mean that the stream can hear it. The microphone I got, though, I got because it is noise. It's built-in noise suppression. Like it's like physically, it's like set up to block noise. So that way I don't have to do nearly as much post-processing as I did on my old terrible microphone. Like the only way that I got like even close to decent audio quality with that other microphone was by just doing a ton of post-processing on it in OBS. Oh, parrying. Hold the parry button to block attacks. Do it right before an attack hits to gain a lot of energy and stun the enemy. Wait, shouldn't they have done the green attacks can be parried and the red ones can't?
Don't know.
Because green is usually good and red is usually bad. This is just making it confusing.
I don't know. Like, it's so hard to tell, like, what... I don't... This stuff's so relative.
Expect red to be bad. Gonna confuse me, I just know it. Alright, you have attack buttons. I was acting like this was Sonic and I was trying to just homing attack it. Right, I forgot this game is like Gear Rising combat-wise.
Yeah.
Just without the Zendatsu thing. Wait, Sawman? What is this? Mega Man? Is this a Robot Master?
Yes. Oh, thank you, Chroma.
This is a little bit stiff.
Also, you've said wizard twice today. Is it like the word of the
I'm gonna
day?
keep saying
Can
wizard
I get in on
lately.
this? It's kind of cool. I kind of think it's rad.
What do you do with the
It's a
energy? I forget.
It's a returning of the word wizard back to some kind of like base meaning as just person who is good at things, masterful. You know, something going well. What are you saying, Elena?
What do you do with the energy? I forget. Hasn't told me yet, so maybe nothing yet.
So in the original, it's like you build up energy, and then when your energy gauge was full, you could launch a big ass attack TM.
I perhaps not have unlocked that yet. Been grabbed. And chucked. Spark has been chucked.
He's been tossed!
Spark chuck.
How much would a spark chuck if he chucked the spark? I love how the robot like pulls out their little hand to do this.
Can't grab without my little grabby hand. Bree says it's a chuckster.
Oh no!
Invalid username says I don't know why it told you about green attacks since green attacks don't exist. LMAO.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
Oh, it's still going. I expected the demo to be short. Jump on a rail to ride that rail. This game has too many controls, I'm going to die. Tutorializing fake mechanics as a prank, says Chroma. Just get you ready for stuff that's never going to happen. Sounds like some sort of training that like a wise old master of some kind would do. And it would be some kind of lesson, you know. Like a wise old wizard would do that. Take it, bring it back around to the wizard thing. Teach you lessons that you'll never actually have to use, just for the sake of it. But that's how a lot of people seem to think that math class is. It's just teaching you stuff that that will never come up in your life.
Oh.
Yeah. A common thing that kids are often like in math class is like, well, what do I need to know this for? The setup wizard. It's like I gotta stream Balan Wonderworld.
Oh shit, when you're grinding.
That's just the opposite extreme, where it's not enough controls.
Elena, you're grinding.
Yep. Wait, we can't do that on stream, that's inappropriate. The one brackets one controls. I mean, there's also the like analog stick, so there's two controls. There's two
That's always
buttons.
That's always what weirds me out when people say something's a one-button game. It isn't. What about the fucking control stick?
There's no buttons in there, unless you press it in.
It's a thing you use to manipulate the game. It's
Not
a
a
button.
Unless you're using a D-pad, those are buttons.
Oh wait, 1 second. Kroso says, what do you mean? There's like 10 whole ways to do every action. You can't get more controls per control.
Yeah, every button does the same thing. I forgot about that. There's some weird ideas that went into Balan Wonderworld, I gotta say.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sure they think they were being clever and interesting.
I'm not gonna lie at
they weren't really.
Oh.
Ash.
I was gonna say that reminds me of a comic I was gonna draw once, but then didn't.
I still kind of want to get the novel of Balan Wonderworld and like
read it on stream.
Yeah, if that's a thing that's allowed. I have a feeling it's frowned upon to just make videos where you read books out loud.
I doubt it. Come on, get it together. It's definitely fine. If there ends up being a problem with that, I will eat my own hat. Twitch Bezos will slap me for reading.
Yeah, which I remember, I think it was Biss who was thinking that that was really weird that you can't read a book live when you can play a video game live.
Yeah, it's the same fucking thing.
Really something. I could do a book review. I could do a live book review. It's a monorail train.
Ooh, let me see this shit. Oh, that's nice! I like that.
It seems like the charged dash is never actually necessary. So if you don't like it, you can just not use it.
Like, I get that, like, games, you know, obviously playing them is a thing. It feels like a really blurry line. Like, there's a load of games where you can just get the experience by watching it.
Yeah, especially, like, because, like, visual novels are allowed. How's that different than just reading a book?
Math games are allowed. I think you can swap between rails in this somehow.
Yeah, I haven't really needed to. Yeah, it's really weird that they...
Does Brazil have good public transport? Because, like, the person that made this game, I think, is from Brazil.
From what I've heard, Brazil doesn't have a lot of much of anything. From what little I understand about Brazil.
And that really was a way of wording that, but okay. Oh yeah, the FNAF guy fucked off because he was outed as a piece of shit. They have rails that go everywhere!
Yeah, I've heard that there are many problems in Brazil.
I mean, I agree. They have a fascist in power at the minute, but, like, you know.
I don't know if that... I guess I don't know if that extends to public transport. I just assume it does.
I feel like the FNAF guy ended up actively probably being worse than Notch. Like, Notch had
End of the demo, thank you for playing.
The FNAF guy actively was bankrolling awful big...
Well, here, let's play these extra little levels, and then we'll be done.
God, I wish I could play this game.
We'll throw in a little bit more Spark 3 content.
There's a shop over there, I think.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that too.
No, maybe we should take a look at it before we go into a stage so we can actually...
It's too late now.
No, I don't think you're on stand invalid username. No amount of low graphics settings is going to make this work.
Yeah, but this computer is a toaster.
It's a toaster that got worse. It's like a toaster that, like, needs half its pieces thrown in the bin. I need to understand the only I cannot play SA2 full screen because it will fucking
And if you play it
will,
windowed, you have to
fry
like
the
stop
CPU.
after a bit.
Yeah.
Biz can barely run their own games. Like, I don't think you understand.
I have to turn my I have to like most of the time have my CPU on like low capacity just so it won't burn itself out. And then when I test my games, I put it up to high performance, test them for 5 minutes.
I mean,
like,
it's a bad time to get new computers now anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, this computer used to be decent.
Because like I would have a new computer by now if it wasn't like, or at least would have been started working on that if it wasn't so hard to get computer parts right now. It's like I've been saving up for it for like a couple of years now. I'm ready to get it, but I can't.
I've got nearly twice the budget that I was supposed to have for my new computer.
Yeah. I've got like way more than necessary now too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say when
I just can't. I can't get it.
When this computer was new, it could like run Generations on the lowest settings. It could run Rising on the lowest settings. So it was like kind of decent. Watching Rising, I would have the pieces turned up high. But then like it started having problems where I think there's like issues of thermal paste or something, and like playing Overwatch would eventually make the GPU turn itself off. And I'd have to restart the computer twice to get the graphics card to work. And they just got worse and worse and worse continually. And like, the fans on it work, but there's some other issues. I think
the light dash you can buy lets you clip through walls.
And like, I get this thing fixed, but like, I imagine it would require. I can't fix it myself because I'm a fucking clown. And like at the point where it's like at this point it's like so old, I imagine that like it'd be just more cost efficient to get a new one.
Well, it would be if computer parts were available.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just so frustrating, the situation with that.
And before anybody mentions anything, I've cleaned the dust out. I bought a special computer blow machine to blow all the dust out my PC.
My computer's had a couple random issues sometimes, but I was able to fix it by just dusting it. It's got dusty.
I might try giving it another dust at some point, but like, I don't know. I feel like these problems are worse than just dust, you know?
Wait, that was a green... You said green attacks didn't exist. There was one. I just got hit by one. Did you see that? That was a green attack. They are real. Green attacks confirmed.
Oh, that's a weird Chrome. Like, at the minute, all my PC has on it is Chrome, basically. And then, like, some background shit. Like, I'm gonna close Steam or whatever, right? But, like, it's at, like, 50, 60 Celsius, all the pieces. I mean, it was probably just an air compressor with a fancy label on it. But you get my point is, I got something that gets rid of dust, and it didn't do it. It didn't
Get the
help.
gamer gunk out, says Bree.
Okay.
We do a little bit of unintentional trolling, says Invalid Username. by convincing us that that the green attacks were not real. Okay, let's look at the shot.
The green attacks are not real. The green attacks cannot hurt you.
The green attacks. Extra moves. Dual air kick. Air slash. Your finisher. Oh boy, there's a lot. Buff hyper surge.
Rest in peace, Ash. He died as he lived. Shit posting.
Well.
Yeah, it's really a shame you didn't buy any of these before we were about to end the stream.
Oh, what? There is a radar. It's just you have to buy it for a lot of money.
That's a very platinum move, having like a very useful feature that's just in the shops.
Monster power, spectral scythe. I found this in a dump.
I found this in a dump.
Most likely a rich kid's toy, but could wield some interesting results in your hand. Use it. To use it, you have to assing it to a slot. Ah! We found a typo, and it's incredible.
It wouldn't be a fucking Lake Peppered game, would it?
You have
If
to
there wasn't
assing
a
it to
menu.
slot. That's the best typo it could have been.
Ask the scythe, says Bug Videos.
Electric Jester, charge shot, rail upgrade, rail boost. Mr. Swipe. Interesting. I don't think I'm gonna get any of these, but the game's eventually out. We will probably get these. Nothing. Yeah, this is a demo for an unfinished game. Alright, let's do that one more level, and then we'll move on to Sonic Minecraft.
Ask the scythe. We do a little assing. Reap their rumps!
In a raid stage, your goal is to get as much score as possible before the timer runs out. Collecting collectibles, destroying enemies, and objects. Why is that capitalized? Not all objects are destructible. You can get even more score by increasing your score multiplier. Everything that increases your score also increases your multiplier, but collecting bits is the best way to increase your multiplier. After a minimum amount of score is reached, exit doors will open. Some of the exits have total score multipliers, and if you use one of them, it will stage by multiple score. Okay, let's keep going. Increases and objects. No, I'm not really down to do the tutorial missions. Really.
There's a recommended channel on Twitch for me that's just called Lord Arse.
When the game's eventually out, we will do all of it. Sure, though.
God, it would really be fucking rad if this game was released and then we played it. And look at those fucking lorries!
It says, the release date is TBA at the moment. By the way,
Tobias ass.
by assing it to a slot.
Whoa.
You have to ass it to the slot. Spark just breathe underwater?
I mean, he's an alien, so there's no reason to assume he doesn't. That just can't be up.
Exit. An exit. A lie. Where you going, Spark? Oh, there was like a current.
Do not call those gills! Do not! I will come to your house and destroy you.
God, the physics on his hat and everything was going buck wild. Megadre? Megadre?
Oh yeah, it was a company from the first game, I think.
Weak. Imagine being labeled just weak like that. Imagine how insulted you would feel if you just had a big floating label next to you all the time that says weak. Whenever anybody gets close to you.
Infinite has entered the chat.
That's mean, but funny.
And
it's at the expense of a fictional character, so I don't care.
Of a bastard. was a bastard. Poopy bastard.
I need
boy.
10 times as many points as I have.
Are you just holding the dash button all the time? Because I think somebody in chat mentioned that's how you wall run.
There's a bunch of crap over here.
It's really weird when games have score, isn't it?
I guess you thought my game was really weird then.
No, that's different because it's an arcade game. Like, it's weird when, like, a non-arcade game has score. Then again, I'm saying that...
forgot to mention, I had a wild dream last night that I was going to make a remake of Marshmallow and Fruitland that was in 3D.
Oh.
And had, like, really realistic graphics for the backgrounds. Or, like, almost, like,
nice.
pre-rendered looking stuff, like the trees I had and everything. But then also everything, there was, like, water everywhere. And, like, I had it set up so that, like, water would, like, change, like, the level that it was at. You know, like some water would be higher up than others. And when it would switch between the height it was at, it would just be like a waterfall, and it was like this really cool look, and you could like the water was just on top of everything, so you could see through it, and you could see like cliffs in the background through the water. And it was just this really cool visual look. I feel like now I'm obligated to make it actually happen at some point. It looked so cool in my head, in my dream. Photorealistic Fruitland, yeah. There's a deep cut of a reference. Blacktron, the Lego theme. Oh. Just don't fall asleep on us. We still got a whole other game to play.
I'm gonna be honest, invalid username. If I look at that score counter, I'm probably gonna die of shame. I refuse to acknowledge it. Marshmallow in Dreamland.
And it was like a 3D game too, like, well, like you were on sort of like a road at all times, so it was essentially a 2D movement, but you'd like move around in 3D. Like the path would like curve, but you could only move along the path.
Huh.
Yeah.
Like Sonic and the Secrete Ring.
I gotta learn Unreal Engine so I can make this real.
If you learn Unreal Engine, then teach me Unreal Engine.
I will.
Thank you. God, that'd be weird, wouldn't it?
How would that be weird?
Cause I feel like normally you don't teach me things. Huh? You just like.
I've taught you stuff before with game dev.
I guess what I'm saying is that like that's like not like the stuff I don't understand is the absolute basics of using the software. So I'm used to you just being like, Biz, just literally type this one thing and everything will be a million times easier. And then you'd be like, but if you knew Unreal, I didn't, then you would be like unloading.
This gets stubborn in that they don't. Sometimes they don't seem to trust that I like have an idea that'll work better than what they're doing. Like, no, I gotta stick with this. And I'm like, but if you like, you did this, then it would work better. And you're like, no, I gotta do it my way.
I think the thing is that like you don't. I think the thing is I need reasons explained for me to buy into something.
Oh.
I can't just believe that something's the case. I need somebody to break it down, so that I agree with them. Break down, break down, break down, break down.
This combat is really simple compared to Metal Gear Rising, actually. I've been through that.
Have we got any Diamond is Unbreakable fans in chat?
See what that is.
Have we got any members of the Diamond is Unbreakable is better than Part 3 Brigade in chat?
Cut to the exit. Diamond medal reached.
Have we got any part Diamond is Unbreakable is the best part currently in the anime in chat? If not, I understand.
Ta-da!
Ah, nice.
Alright.
Elena's actually seen the first entire half of JoJo and she hated it.
Like, I hated it. I just wasn't really sure why people like it so much.
I mean, you act as if it was actively disgusting.
Well, it kind of was. I gotta admit, it kind of was disgusting. But yeah, that is...
Spark 3 demo!
The menu button doesn't work. Oh, it's... Yeah, menu button just...
Well, thank you for being here, everybody. I'm going to go sleep.
No, Bis, we got another whole game we're streaming. No! No! Ah!
Elena, I feel the pull of Thanatos. Let me go to sleep and never wake up.
Oh no!
Okay, Elena, I won't go to sleep on one condition.
What condition is that?
You've got to wire me £50.
How? How do you, I don't understand video games.
PayPal me £50.
I don't know how to play that game, Bis.
Go to your PayPal account. Send me.
What's that?
I'll pull a number out my ass. $70.
Okay, I'm gonna have to turn the stream off for a minute to set up the Sonic Minecraft thing.
The Sonic Craft.
Yeah, I don't even know what to call it. It's just the Sonic thing. Sonic's in there.
But he's made of boxes.
Sonic, but he's in another game. He's living in
Sonic.
there.
Sonic, but he's in any game other than a new fucking game. Why is that?
Well, they're making a new game, Bis. They're making it.
No, we don't know that. All we saw was CG. They didn't even fucking. We know nothing.
Bis refuses to believe.
It's not gonna be a game. It's gonna be a fucking tiny.
Whoa, you're cutting out
Yogurt
real bad, Bis. I didn't hear any of that. You were cutting out real bad.
I said it's not even going to be a game. It's going to be a tie-in yogurt promotion or something.
Sonic can send you to Minecraft. Oh,
Sonic
wait a
Ranger.
minute. He did. Remember he did.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It's all coming around full circle. Can't believe it. God. Alrighty then.
Actimel Blue Sonic Yogurt!
Alright, chat. I'm gonna turn the stream off for just a couple minutes. Probably less than a minute, actually. Then we'll fire it right back up, and we'll do Sonic in Minecraft. Yeah. Sit tight, and we'll be back in just a moment.